Tonight on the Underground Nation podcast, we're turning the spotlight to the kings of all trades. KOAT Records from Oceanside, California. These heavy hitters, OB1, Gideon and ZahZahZay, are building a movement, not just a label. They're bringing raw bars, real stories, and relentless grind to the underground scene. Get ready for powerful insights, creative energy, and inspiration with your host with the ghost, Bounce Ball Boogie, right here on Underground Nation.
Yo, what's good, Underground Nation? It's your host with the ghost, the Bounce Ball Boogie. And tonight, we've got the KOAT Records Takeover in the building. The kings of all trades themselves, from Oceanside energy to worldwide ambition. These artists are turning grind into movement, sound into legacy, and family into fuel. If you love raw bars, sharp vision, or real stories from the independent front lines, you're in the right place. So lock in and show love for OB1, Gideon, and ZahZahZay of KOAT Records. Welcome to the hot seat, guys. How are y'all?
Good, man. Yo, I appreciate that intro was fire, bro.
Well, the music is fire, so I got to match, right?
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah. For anyone that may not be familiar with y'all, please give them an introduction or introduce y'all, or whatever you want to hit them up with some flavor.
So I'm OB1, and I'm kind of the man behind the scenes. I do most of the bookings. I do a lot of like the online promo, and basically try to help keep these guys in check all the time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm ZahZahZay. I'm just an artist, a part of the group. Hook man, that's about it.
The Hook Master.
The Hook Maestro.
There.
Yep. And then I'm Gideon from Oceanside. I'm an artist, songwriter. I stream, jack of all trades, but now we kings, you feel me?
Hey.
Yes, sir.
That's really cool, man. For each of you, what's one moment that made you say, I'm dedicating my life to this?
For me, it was the first time I ever opened up for Insane Clown Posse.
Like what?
That shit was wild, bro. So the first time I ever opened up for them was at the Observatory out in Santa Ana. It was their Riddlebox Remastered tour, which is one of my favorite albums, personally. And it was kind of crazy because, like, I've always been a juggalo for a very, very, very long time. And then I kind of fell off. And then, ICP wasn't really doing anything, like, after, like, Bang Pow Boom. And then they did the Riddlebox Remastered tour. And I was like, oh, shit, hell yeah. So I hit them up. And I love opening up for the juggalos, man. Like, they show so much love and support. And it's definitely a very good feeling. But just, like, the pandemonium, man, of, like, having because their shows are all, if you know, their shows are deep, So, like, I went out there on the main stage, saw, like, 2,000 people, and I was like, oh, shit, here we go. And then after that, it was game on for me.
Game on. Now you're obsessed.
Obsessed. I just went and saw them 2 days ago at the House of She was dope.
Sweet, man.
For me, I would say just after, like, because when I started rapping, I did it just on Instagram, and then I posted a video, and then Gideon actually, like, hit me up, and he was just like, yo, like, you're dope, but, like, let's get you into a studio, Like, let's actually start making music.
Yeah, that's true.
And then, I started making music, and then he had, like, same thing, Gideon put me on my first show. And then it wasn't even that many people, but just seeing people, like, vibe with your music, and then, like, something you created, I think from that moment, like, I was just like, oh, this is dope, because, like, this is bigger than just me. Like, other people could resonate with the message. Some people could just want to dance, and it was just dope. So I think from that, I was just like, yeah, I want to do this forever.
There it is.
Yeah, man. I think it was when I was 17. I opened up for Absol at the Observatory North Park. And, I'm a big background in, like, conscious hip-hop, West Coast, obviously. But it was when, after I performed, because, we spit real shit. So I had somebody come up to me after a show, and I rap about this all the time. But just saying like, hey man, like your words, like really, like what you're talking about specifically is really helping me. Like blah blah blah. I went through some stuff, and at 17, I'm like, dang, I can really just by what I say change somebody's life. You know what I mean? So I'll just keep doing that forever.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Heck yeah, spreading that positivity.
Right, always.
If you're loving the Underground Nation podcast, but wondering how to show support, we got you. Head over to Bounce Ball Boogie's TikTok shop and gear up with Underground Nation sweaters, tees, bumper stickers, and more. Plus exclusive Bounce Ball Boogie merch straight from the Boogieverse. Represent the host with the ghost in wicked style and discover the wild characters born from the mind of Bounce Ball Boogie. Tap in and join the movement under the surface.
So, Kings of all trades, what does that mean to each of you personally?
I mean, we're just such a diverse group, man. I mean, there's 5 of us in total. You got me, you got Zay, you got Gideon, then you got Prophet, and then we got Lucas Ramon too. And we all have different backgrounds, different, just different styles. You know what I mean? And so there was original members, right, with KOAT, and it just didn't work out. There's a lot of egos and assholes, and so we kind of broke up for a little bit.
Oh man.
Yeah, and then I went and did my own thing, and then me and Gideon, well, I didn't even know he was my neighbor, but then one night he was out and woke up my kids, so I went over there and I knocked on the door and I was like, "Yo, bro, turn the music down." And then after that, like, we kind of became homies. He was like, "Hey, bro, like, I do music, blah blah blah. Like, I got a studio at the pad," and I was like, "Oh shit, that's what's up." So then me and him linked up, and we were talking about like starting a whole nother group, And then I was just like, "Fuck it, bro. Like, let's just keep running with KOAT." And so then we did our first show collectively. We brought Cody Manson out to Vista, and we did that song "Nightmares," which just goes stupid. And then I was talking to Prophet, and I was like, "Hey, bro," because he's one of the original members. And I was like, "Hey, bro, like, you want to come back to the movement?" And he was like, "Hell yeah!" But for me personally, like, we are kings of all trades, I mean, and not only like with music, but we all have different backgrounds, we all have different connections, and collectively it works.
Yeah. So now you're knocking on Gideon's door to turn it the fuck up.
Yeah, right.
He's part of the noise sometimes.
Just adding to it. Look at you. Anyone else like to add on to that?
Described that perfect. Like I said, everybody does everything, and just working on getting more trades. Like I'm trying to learn how to do better at networking. Obi's trying to teach us about networking and what's that word? Marketing. So yeah. I both of those stuff are, and yeah. I mean, same thing he said. And we're attacking different genres of music too. Like, I feel like Heaven is so different. Like, as a track. So I feel like there's really nothing we can't do in Californication. If you listen to Heaven, Californication, and Mobbin', like, you're just gonna be like what music do they do? So hacking every avenue. I think that's what we're doing.
Hacking every avenue. So when you're asked that question, what's the answer?
I think Obi hit it. I think it's the diversity in all of us. I think, and I think that's kind of what makes it work, is how diverse we are, but we come together as a collective. Because like Obi said, we have different networks, we have different connections. We all been doing it for different times. So the kings of all trades just means that, hey, we're all kings, but what I'm saying, we all do different stuff too. So, and it's also good for us because we're actually coming together and working. So that's another trade. That's another trade that all of us are doing. Now we're attacking that market. So it's like, like Obi pretty much hit it. We're just attacking everything and, just trying to make a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. One track at a time.
Yes.
Obi-Wan, you had mentioned a word there. You said, "Yo, do you want to come back to the movement?" What does movement mean beyond music, and how do you sharpen each other off mic?
I mean, we all are on each other's asses, man, all the time. I mean, More so me, like I mean, for me, like I've been doing this for so long, bro. I did my first mini gathering at 18. I used to rap under the name Dirty Carney. And
Dirty Carney.
Dirty Carney, yeah. And I was making waves for myself, bro. For a minute, I was doing stuff with Sick Mob, Genocide Entertainment, and a lot of the Riverside, I guess, Juggalo scene, you would call it. And the movement that they had, along with like Grim Reality, was so family oriented. You know what I mean? It's like every artist that they brought into their community felt like family. You know what I mean? And that's basically like what me and the boys are trying to do is not only, like promote ourselves, obviously, but at the end of the day, like all of us supporting artists, all of our fans, everybody feels a part of the KOAT movement as family, as opposed to, oh, they're just another artist, they're just another movement that doesn't give a damn about their fans, they're supporting artists. Like we go out of our way to artists and also like not even KOAT artists, just the supporting artists feel like family at the end of the day. So that's really what we're trying to do is create a positive movement within the hip hop community.
If you're vibing with KOAT Records tonight, just wait till you dive deeper into the underground. Head over to undergroundnation.com and discover more rising artists, exclusive interviews, and the raw creativity fueling the culture. And don't miss the next issue of Underground Nation magazine dropping this Christmas year backstage pass to the artists shaking the surface. Stay locked in. The underground is calling.
Movement itself is just, what can people gravitate towards, like, and obviously if you look at our shows at the Vista Poorhouse, if you look at the Boom nightclub, if you look at all the other openings that KOAT as a group has done, we've always been able to get people on board, whether it's like they just love the music, whether it's connections, whether it's networking, whether it's like, hey, can I open up for you at the next show? Like, we just have a train that is like you said, family. Like we just kind of keep that going, and yeah.
So with what you just said, Gideon, when there's creative disagreement, who plays peacemaker, who pushes the risk, and who protects that core KOAT sound?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, because Obi is like he's working on getting to that point where it's like, okay, it doesn't matter that much, but sometimes it's there. I think, yeah, we counteract it with more so of like, hey, bro, if there's a disagreement,
Or like we vote to.
yeah, it's like a voting process sometimes. Like,
And we have an odd amount of people, so it kind of helps out for the votes.
Exactly. But all of us have a pretty solid grasp on everything, like collectively. So it's like when something is like out of place or like a little problem, it's like immediately seen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't like leave it to linger where then it turns into a bigger problem. Like every problem we have as a group is always stays as a group. So then it's like, okay, boom, we can attack that quickly rather than, not thinking about it and moving on. Like, no, yeah, we attack each problem as it comes, and it's been working so far. So.
Very cool. Anything you want to add on?
Yeah, I would definitely say that Gideon plays Peacemaker. I have a short fuse, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's times where I'm like, no, bro. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, this is what we're gonna do, and they're like, Obi, relax. Like, like, no, bro. Like, we're gonna do this, and then we'll get to that eventually. Like, I'm just so, I don't know. I guess it's like I prioritize things differently, and like I value things differently than they would. But then they have that outsider's look in. It's just because like. I'm an older rapper, so I'm stuck in my ways type shit. You know what I mean? It's like, this is what I know works. We're doing this. And then Gideon and Zay and Pop be like, no, dude, like, relax. Like, we're going to do this, and then we'll get to that eventually. And I'm like, fuck, all right, you guys are right. Like, whatever. Then it works out. Then it always works.
Hold on, Uncle Obi.
Yeah, for real.
Uncle Obi.
So with y'all attacking problems kind of one by one as they come as a group, walk us through your creative relay. Beat lands, who sparks first, who anchors the hook, who polishes the record?
I would say 9 times out of 10 we go in the studio with absolutely zero concept. we'll get a beat and
Zero concepts.
Zero concepts. Yeah, we spend a lot of time in the studio, bro. So we'll go there. Usually Zay will have a hook ready by the time we get there. He is the hook master. And so after Zay lays down the hook, then we kind of branch off from that. But yeah, I would say it's a very rare occasion where we actually have a plan go to the studio. Which is cool. You know, it's like I would rather create music with my brothers as opposed to, you know, everybody writing something separately and then it doesn't mesh and, you know, whatever. It's like we play off each other really well, I would say, for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
All right, Underground Nation, we're keeping the energy high. Here's KOAT Records with their hit track Mobbing. Turn it up and stay
got the
locked
whole
in.
gang mobbing, gotta get that cheese. Let a motherfucker tell me something. I look at him like, bitch, please. I got the whole gang mobbing, gotta get that cheese. Let a motherfucker tell me something. I look at him like, bitch, please. Hey, look, I'm in the back of an all-black Acura, bagging packs with a bad bitch and a passenger, couple homies to damage it. I can't believe it. I rub my eyes and can still see it. A bitch-ass buster trying to stay me, gon' be my demons. It's a crime scene. You couldn't see me with extra Visine. Lime green, skunk, we smoking up till our eyes bleed. And if that bitch don't bring me dough, attention, cut scene. Don't need queens, I need green. It's emotion. Cutthroat business, bitch. I'm smoking by the ocean. We got motion like a wave. Ain't no bitch that I would save. On the field, we callin' plays. Tom Brady, Lewis Ray. His sticking for the trophy. Better move about my way. I'm mobbing. Gotta get that cheese. Let a motherfucker tell me something. I look at him like, bitch, please. I got the whole gang mobbing. Gotta get that cheese. Let a motherfucker tell me something. I look at him like, bitch, please.
Look, like, it's off the rip. The barrel ain't between the eyes and lips. It's head task for any sucker who be hopping out your whip. We can chop them and cut them, so if they trippin', then fuck them. This shit just ain't for discussion. We see it knopping, we dumping. That's on the gang. And I don't hesitate to let it bang. I've been mobbing and thugging ever since they let me out the gates. All the heat. Now 40 leave him spilling in the street. He like to pop it off the key, so watch me send it through his spin. I leave him dead on arrival. You better carry a Bible. Have him check on his bottles. He at the end of my rifle. And if you want it, I'ma let it blow. Homie, I'm a reputable. Catch him in traffic and turn your killer to a vegetable. He fall if I hit him up. Go ahead, pick him up. Catch you on your lonely, kill your homie. We don't give a fuck. Bustin' shots to fill him up. 40 cal to zip him up. Life been looking manny. If they hate me, leave him riddled up.
Mobbing. Gotta get that cheese. Let a motherfucker tell me something. I look at him like, bitch, please. I got the whole gang mobbing. Gotta get that cheese. Let a motherfucker tell me something. I look at him like, bitch, please.
San Diego sunshine, ride with the breeze. Tatted up, shouty rolling up by the beach. From the heights to the harbor, I am good in the zone. 619 rapping everywhere that I roam. Low rider bounce while I swerve on that ice. Fish taco plate, then I slide through the gate. Palm trees waving, but the game's still tough. SD chillin', but the streets play rough. Big blunt lit, got the scene on lock. Still ride clean with the beam on the clock. Speakers on blast when I'm bending the curve. Whole squad silent, but the hits still heard.
Mobbing, gotta get that cheese. Let a motherfucker tell me something. I look at him like, bitch, please. I got the whole gang mobbing, gotta get that cheese. Let a motherfucker tell me something. I look at him like, bitch, please.
Outside the Dago, it's about to be a takeover. Set the
Very
beats,
cool.
Yeah, we'll just keep going through the vault. Like, we have like a vault, and we're just going through beats, and then we'll just be like, this one. Sometimes there's a disagreement, and then we both. Yeah.
There's a vault of instrumentals. Do y'all produce yourselves?
No, I've just been sitting on like 300 something beats for like the past 5 years.
So you've just been collecting beats.
Yeah, well, like
It's like Thanos with the beat.
I get a lot. Yeah, right. I get a lot of producers that hit me up and they're like, "Hey, Ob, like check out my beats. Like, you know, just give us a shout out." Da da da. So then I'll download the beats and I'll throw them in the vault, and like 9 times out of 10, I won't even listen to them. You know what I mean? It's until we. And I'm like, oh shit! Like I've got the new beat pack. Like let's listen to these beats, or let's listen to the old beats. And then we won't even do that 9 times out of 10. We'll just buy a new beat. Like while we're at the studio, we're just like, oh, but this one sounds way better than the 300 other ones that we have. So we're gonna use this one instead. And so it's like, but I don't think there's like, the coolest thing about KOAT is like you can't put us in a specific genre. It's like what Zay was saying. Like if you listen to Californication, it's a West Coast like reggae hip hop feel. Then you've got, Psycho with Kung Fu Vampire. That's like a straight grimy, we're gonna kill you juggalo vibe. And then we've got like our West Coast banger with JoJo 2 Faded that's straight talking about, being from the West Coast, gang banging, riding around with the homies, so it's like there's no box that you can put us in, which makes us different than a lot of other people because a lot of people they'll find their specific sound and they just stick to that. And so like 9 times out of 10, every song sounds exactly the same. It's like as soon as you hear that beat, you're like, oh, that's Wiz Khalifa, or oh, that's Snoop Dogg, or whatever. It's like with us, they're like, damn, they just did a West Coast beat. Now they're doing a reggae beat. Now they're doing a grimy juggalo beat. Like, this is crazy, So it's like, like diversity with us, too.
Yeah.
So if I approached you right now and said, I need to hear one track that is the sound of KOAT, what would be that? What would be the answer to that?
I think it would be our unreleased track, Kings.
Yeah.
Unreleased.
Unreleased.
Yeah, we're
yeah.
working on
You're like, hold on, let me send it to you.
exclusively to Ryan now.
All right.
Hold on. So y'all are planning to drop a bomb on her head, is what you're saying?
Oh, for sure.
We
We have our best music is about to come through for sure.
Yeah.
1,000%, without a doubt.
So then, if I was to go online right now, what would be the track you say you have to listen to this one?
There's a few of them. Like they're like.
I would literally ask you what you listen to. What type of
Okay.
music do you listen to, and then we'd go. From
Yeah, like what? Yeah, that's true. Like, what type of music would you listen to? But I mean, if we're just talking like personally, like just recommendations. I mean, I love Psycho. Shout out to Kung Fu Vampire. I mean, that's dumb. I mean, all of us grabbed that concept of Psycho and went with it, right? So you can see all of our personalities in that.
Mobbing.
I would say Mobbin too.
Mobbin was
Yeah, I mean, we're from the West Coast, so I mean that was
Whoop, whoop.
through that song. Take It Back. If you like super boom bap hip hop, that's a dope little twist on that. I mean, there's a lot of them.
Gotcha. Very cool, man. So then, what's the toughest non-music skill y'all had to learn to stay independent? Marketing, leadership, operations? Get it!
Yeah, that's my baby. I don't know. Most of the marketing and the PR and like the business meetings and all that shit, like I kind of just took it over. You know what I mean? It's like I'm like I said, I've been doing this for so long, and like I know how to talk to people. You know what I mean? And it's like the amount of connections that we've made, and even people that like I can't even speak on that we're about to work with is just insane. You know what I mean? It's like, and then we've got Gideon, because like me, I'm more underground, right? Like I know like anybody from Psychopathic to Sub Noise to Strange Music, all of that. I've got connections with all that. But then, Gideon, on the other hand, like he's had to handle the business side for like the mainstream artists. Like we're about to drop a song with Daylight. That was all Gideon. I had nothing to do with that,
Yeah, because like I said, I opened up for Absol. I opened up for like the Game. Because back then when the Observatory was popping, people were opening up. So I was like 17, right? So I'm in the doors with like Absol's producer, and then he's seen me since 16. So
Dang.
I was going to LA like mostly and just doing music with them. But yeah, no, the network just kind of stayed there when I was 16. So now we're tapping back into it, and it's wild for sure.
Very cool, man. It's like with our powers combined.
Right?
We haven't even thrown the spirit bomb yet.
Bro, yeah, we're on like some Captain Planet type shit.
We're charging up right now.
Yes, y'all are. Y'all charging something else. So then where should we go to like, follow, and subscribe to be ready for all these bombs you're about to drop?
Instagram. We go stupid on Instagram, man. Instagram is like 90% of our promotions. We do all of our shows, all of everything. Everything's Instagram. And the biggest reason that I do Instagram as opposed to like TikTok or anything else like that is it is like the biggest, I would say, social network that supports artists. TikTok, like unless you're doing paid ads, man, trying to make it on TikTok is a nightmare. Facebook is dead. It really is. Trying to do anything on Facebook.
As a marketing guy, I just want to scream, but like, no, sir. I disagree. But go ahead. My bad.
It's all 5 of us where we have the most traction. So we took advantage of our personal profiles on Instagram too. So that's
all right. Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah, it's collab. Oh, they're key.
Thanks.
Yeah, exactly. And with all y'all working together as a unit, I'm sure that helps y'all's reach like crazy.
Yeah, it makes our numbers nice. That's for sure.
So now that we're kind of talking about it, what metrics matter to KOAT the most? Like your email list size, show conversions, watch time, community retention?
Looking for smarter ways to protect your home? Did you know Ball Boogie is an independent representative of Vivint Home Security? That means exclusive offers you won't see on TV and deals you won't get just calling in on your own. Whether you're getting your first home security system or upgrading to top-of-the-line Smart Protection Boogie can hook you up with affordable options that keep your family safe even when you're not there. And the best part, consultations are 100% free. Just send a message to ugnpodcast@gmail.com and ask Ball Boogie for your personalized home security quote. Protect what matters most with Vivint and your host with the ghost, Ball Boogie.
I mean, so like I have the app that shows all the stuff, you know what I mean? All the analytics.
I have the app.
I've got the app. And I would say, like, honestly, the place that we get the most traction is Instagram. I mean, our YouTube, like, it's always hit or miss. Facebook is always, I really only use Facebook to network, you know, to like hit up, you know, podcast people or, you know, other artists, because it's like a personal direct way, as opposed to like Instagram. I try to hit up artists and they get flooded with DMs, so they don't even look at it. You know what I mean? So I would say that like analytic wise and marketing and PR would definitely be Instagram for sure. And I don't even met X, bro. It's insane. I don't even try.
So just being that y'all are tracking your analytics, have y'all created some kind of subscription or Patreon that could pull in those diehard fans to get behind the scenes or exclusive content that no one else can get?
So that's gonna be the first of the year. We're gonna do the official LLC, and all that stuff the first of the year.
Ooh.
Yeah. And our website.
We about to turn it up, is what we saying.
Our website. Hopefully, we have our website guy working on that right now. So yeah, first of the year, it's going to be a lot more business. I'm also going to start working with artists and taking them under my wing and showing them all the things that I know, you know, just to help fund the movement, you know, and then also helping out local artists that they just don't have the know-how. You know, it's like, I didn't either, man. Like, I had to watch so many YouTube videos and TikTok videos and like stuff to be like, how are these artists doing this? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I had to go and download Meta. I had to go and download YouTube Studio. I had to go do the artist for Spotify. Like, there's just so many other apps that you need to run other apps, especially if you're like an independent artist, which is crazy. So yeah.
Compound interest is what you're looking for there.
Absolutely.
Compound interest is the key. So then, let me ask you, can you guys describe a time when like a fan direct message y'all, or maybe a community moment that reminded you why this is bigger than you?
Actually, when me and Prophet just went to ICP, I even tell you guys about this. So me and Prophet went and saw ICP. It happened like 2 days ago. So when me and Prophet went to go see ICP in Anaheim, there was a couple of people there that I know personally just from my own networking. And then there was this producer that came up to me and he said, "Hey, my name's Broken Star. I do promotion down in Southeast Dago and like da-da-da-da-da." He was like, everybody in San Diego is telling me that I need to work with you guys. And I was like, excuse me? And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, man. He's like, you know, I want you and all of KOAT to come out to my studio at my pad. I think was in like Limping Grove or something. He's like, I won't charge you guys for the beat. I won't charge you guys for the studio time. But like everybody's telling me in San Diego that I need to work with KOAT Records. And I was like, yeah. I was like, all right, bet. Like, that's dope. So like, there's things that happen like that. I would say we get the most love at our shows, man. We've got some pretty loyal fans.
I was just going to say that's where it's at, the shows.
Yeah, the shows, we have a lot of loyal fans that come out and talk to us, and they buy tickets every time the tickets go on sale, even if it's an artist that they have no idea who it is. They come and support us. That's just me personally. I don't know if you guys have had any moments like that.
When trouble hits, it doesn't just hit you. It hits your family, your kids, the people you love most. Maybe you've got a teen who's making wild decisions, or a family member caught up in something serious, or you just want to be prepared before life pulls a fast one. So you call a lawyer, right? But have you ever checked the price of a legal consultation? Hundreds of dollars every hour before you even know what your rights are. Not anymore. Contact Ball Boogie because he's partnered up with a local law agency that gives you unlimited legal consultations for your whole household from real, licensed attorneys with no hourly fees, all for $38 down and just $28 a month. Your rights deserve protection. Your family deserves defense. And you deserve peace of mind. Here's what to do. Email ugnpodcast@gmail.com. Subject line: I need a lawyer. Boogie will personally respond with all the info you need. Don't wait for the worst moment of your life to find out what help costs. Protect your home. Protect your future. Protect your rights with Ball Boogie at your side.
Yeah, I would say, the shows, man. The shows it's the love when we start performing. I think that's when I kind of notice the community love is when we start performing. It's like it's just like we don't even need an attention grabber because like that's what we do. Like immediately when we hit the stage, it's like dang, like okay, everybody wants to know. People are singing along to the songs. Like
Hey.
it's dope to see that. So seeing that is like dang, all right, that's community right there.
Yeah. Or this last time we just went to Vegas. What was it, like a week or two ago?
Yeah.
And then some of the artists there were just like, oh, so you guys are KOAT Records, and I was just like, I don't know, in my head I was just like, damn, we're in like matter right now.
We're in Vegas,
I was just like, I don't know. It's just crazy to see that touch go out of state too. But I for sure agree with it being at shows. Like even at the Vegas show, like people just came up and everybody was like going crazy with us, And now we have this Mayday show coming up. Like, I think us performing is when we're at our peak. And we're like, it's just getting better every time. Like, that's the cool part, for sure.
Hell yeah. Do y'all have a specific place where y'all do your rehearsals at?
We don't rehearse.
On stage.
Y'all don't rehearse?
Oh, it's all organic, man. Like it's crazy.
Please explain this to me. Explain this madness.
We know what songs we're gonna do, right? I mean, we've done it a lot of times, but yeah, there's no specific rehearsal like time. And I mean, I think we'll definitely
we're gonna start
do that at some point. Yeah. But I mean, it's been
scheduling too, though. Yeah, like scheduling all of us. Yeah. Like we have 5 different people. Everybody getting on the same schedule is so crazy. So it's really just on stage. We're like, okay, what's the order? And then I feel like all of us are just practicing like our parts there. But I don't know. Every time it's like everybody knows how to play off of each other. Like I feel like Obi and Prophet play off each other well. Gideon's just like a good MC. He knows what to do. Like, and I'm just getting better on stage like now because like I haven't performed as much as these two, but we're getting there. You feel me? And we're growing. We're getting better.
Yeah, no, that's true because I have been on stage a lot, so it's just like I said, it's just organically. Once we get on stage, like we already know what songs are coming up, so it's like we definitely kind of show out like on stage. But yeah, I mean, hey, we're gonna get some choreography. We'll have Obi doing some 2-steps pretty soon.
Hey,
hell yeah!
There we go. We're gonna be dancing.
Right. Some choreography.
Doing some
yeah. Yeah. I mean, Dub C, as soon as that man starts dancing, everyone shuts the fuck up.
Everybody's...
So then, speaking of growing, 10 years from now, what do you want KOAT's reputation to be?
Undeniable. To be honest, I mean, I feel like we've done that, bro. Like we've done podcasts with other people, and like a lot of people are impressed with what we've done. I mean, to me, there's a lot of moments where it's still like so surreal. You know, it's like I can't believe that I'm still doing this and being successful at it. You know, like I'm in my 30s now, and it's crazy. But 10 years from now, man, I just want people to really know like the diversity of KOAT, you know, and us continuing to touch every single genre that we can, you know, instead of being put in a box, like I said earlier. So, like the diversity of KOAT is what makes KOAT KOAT.
Yeah. I'd say.
Yeah.
She said, looked in the camera, right at me, and said, "Who the fuck are you?"
I mean, I see KOAT in 10 years being a successful business. I think KOAT is already what we're, you know, like you said, undeniable, but we're also formulating a really good business. Like I do songwriting and I help, you know, another artist, younger artist, Christine Marie, songwrite. So, I mean, yeah, like you said, he wants to teach people marketing. I definitely want to teach in that aspect of like streaming, songwriting, and just recording and performing. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people need that. And I feel like KOAT as a collective has a lot to teach. You know what I mean? And I think we'll be a successful business. I mean, way before 10 years. But you know what I mean? Like in 10 years, I want that to just be a staple of like, wow, that's a business. And this collective of people, you know, do this, like, you know what I'm saying, like you said, people are going to know what we do, so that's kind of my vision of that.
We'll be the new death row.
That's what I think.
Get with it or get out the way.
Yep.
I don't hold animals.
Hey, I just watched the interview with Tech, man, and he said that that's what made strange music. You're doing this, you're on some bullshit, so we're gonna go this way, and that's kind of what we want.
Exactly what we do.
That's what we do. It's like, oh, you guys are doing this, yeah, and I see your numbers. Well, we're gonna keep doing this, and we're gonna keep our numbers good. You know what I mean? It's like that's what we do. Like,
so with what you just said there, being able to pivot, what's a risk you're itching to take on the next project? Theme, format, or release strategy?
Crank that volume upcoming and hot from KOAT Records. This is Bart Simpson featuring Stitches. You're tuned in to Underground Nation. Let's go.
Yellow diamonds round my neck like I'm dripping in Simpson. You can try me for my check, but you gon' come up missing. Got him pissing yellow liquid, I'm with the shit in the business. I got him running scared like a couple of bitches. For one, you shouldn't dare try to compare to the sickest. And if you do compare a bear to some fishes. I am eating all these rappers and I'm clocking all they dividends. Yellow diamonds in my mouth, I call my Go Bar Simpson, bitch. I'ma need it all, 100%, no percentages. Lead they jaws drop, left and all from what Stitches did. Yeah, I know I'm flashy out of pocket, better get your bitch. Make her eat my shorts, then give her piping, and I'm in the wind.
Make this shit look easy. Put them on a t-shirt or on TV. You know what we on, them yellow diamond VVs. Wrist dripping, Bar Simpson couldn't be me. You know what we on, make this shit look easy. Put them on a t-shirt or on TV. You know what we on, them yellow diamond VVs. Wrist dripping, Bar Simpson couldn't be me.
Rap is my dimension, ain't no way I switch directions. Put me in a song with anybody, might sound condescending. Might be you if you get offended. This a KOAT takeover, yeah, I'm locked in the lab, yeah, I'm tapped in. Don't be looking at me like I'm boxed in. Flow on any beat, I'ma get mine, top 10. If you never heard of me, I do lyrical surgery. If you disrespect, I know niggas from that purgatory. Catch me in the laboratory, writing allegories. I got hella stories, but with KOAT we make new categories. This my territory, flow better see the resume. I can run my
heyday. You know what we on, make this shit look easy. Put them on a t-shirt or on TV. You know what we on, them yellow diamond VVs. Wrist dripping, Bar Simpson couldn't be me. You know what we on, make this shit look easy. Put them on a t-shirt or on TV. You know what we on, them yellow diamond VVs. Wrist dripping, Bar Simpson couldn't be me.
And no
OG told me that they owe me, go and take the Skrilla. Hold my head high, take my time, patient builder. Exponential clientele, medication Phillips. When I cut my wrist and watch the motherfucking pages fill up. I be twisting screws loose, but this ain't the Phillips. Painkillers couldn't kill the pain we contain within us. Deep emotional scars that still ain't healer. Got me going Planet of the Apes, don't try and play gorilla. Cause my homie keep a clipper like Blake Griffin. And he stay tripping. What I'm saying, you can't fade a nigga. Every time they see a nigga shine, they try and shade a nigga. Looking like Kirk Lazarus in Tropic Thunder, try and play a nigga.
Make this shit look easy. Put him on a t-shirt or on TV. You know what we on. Them yellow diamond VVs. Rich dripping bar and couldn't be me. You know what we on. Make this shit look easy. Put him on a t-shirt or on TV. You know what we on. Them yellow diamond.
I would say the only thing is like us not being a part of the mainstream. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of mainstream artists all talk about the same regurgitated crap. You know what I mean? It's like you listen to the top 5 songs on the radio, they're all similar. You know, they may not be exactly the same, but it's the same artist talking about the same thing. And it's like, I know that a lot of people play off niches. I know a lot of people play off gimmicks. But KOAT Records isn't a gimmick. You know what I mean? It's like we are diverse and we are completely different than everybody else, which sometimes plays in our favor, sometimes it doesn't. You know, it's like a lot of people want a band or a group to have a specific sound, you know, and it's like I think that would be the only thing that would get in our way.
Yeah, it is. Anything to add on?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say a risk is just, I mean, in the process of just investing. I mean, we all have jobs, we all work. I mean, obviously, investing is a risk because you have to sacrifice some things, but we've all done that. And I feel like moving into next year, it's going to be on a bigger scale. Obviously, some things in the works that are going to help with that. But yeah, I think that's the risk, is just sacrificing, individually time, money, and just blood, sweat, and tears for real, because it's work.
Yeah, it is. That's where a lot of artists fail. They avoid the work.
Definitely. So that's the only risk I see, but it's a risk that I'm fucking willing to take.
Hell yeah.
We've already done it. Like, we've already took it. So it's like just...
And we had a crazy year.
Yeah, we had a stupid year.
Yeah, there's nobody else in San Diego moving like us.
This year was crazy, bro.
There's nobody else. Yeah, the Gathering and the Juggalos, like that was...
Within the first year?
Within the first year.
Yeah. It's just
crazy. I mean, we had, 6 major collabs this year after we dropped Daylight. Yeah. Like, nobody... I mean, personally, like, I've gotten us on, over 30 online different magazines. You know what I mean? It's like... The way that we're moving, nobody else is doing it, bro. I mean, they'll drop one big collab, they'll write off that for 6 months, and then they may drop an EP, But it's like, luckily with 5 of us, it makes things a lot cheaper, so we're able to move and groove a lot faster than everybody else that, in the industry, at least in the underground. You know what I mean? For sure.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I was gonna say, the underground movement is definitely, we've kind of established our name. I think once we do songs with Daylight and Mitchie and these people that have been doing it in the mainstream for a long time, I think that's when the ball is going to be rolling as to okay, who is KOAT Records? Because obviously they're not just underground. Obviously they're not super mainstream, and I think we're just going to capitalize on that and drop another big thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just going to be a big avalanche effect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we definitely are trying to bridge the gap between underground and mainstream, for sure.
Right.
And just attack it at every single angle possible.
Because we have fans that are super big. Like for example, shout out Larry Coleman. But he's a fan of KOAT Records, right? But he does stuff with a whole bunch of people, right? And then we have fans like my homie Slan, where it's like a local homie that's helping with merch. Like, we just have so many diversity in fans too, where it's like, now, okay, let's take advantage of that and bridge that gap, like you said.
And all the big artists that we worked with, they'll all become family, honestly.
Exactly.
I was just about to say, our fans really become family, because Larry Coleman's like family, Slan's like family,
1,000%.
and we help each other. Like, yeah, Kung Fu Vampire,
Jack Styles, Cody Banks, so all these people.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be a part of the movement, and we're willing to work with them too.
Yeah,
I think it's dope.
Yeah, I mean,
very dope.
ICP, Kung Fu was there opening up for him, and he actually stopped with his fans and came and said what's up to me and Prophet. You know what I mean? So it's like, And a lot of people are like, who the hell are these guys? And then we gave them stickers with our QR code. We're all, check us out, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, bro, like even when I go to shows, I'm still working. You know what I mean? It's like I went and got some other psychopathic artist managers' numbers, and so we'll be doing stuff with them next year. But yeah, for me, it's all work. It's all work. All the time. Constantly grinding, constantly talking to artists, podcasts, magazines. I mean, it's crazy, bro. It never ends.
So y'all mentioned investing in yourselves, building a business, and working nonstop. As streams fluctuate, which revenue lane are you doubling down next year? Merch with limited drops, direct-to-fan subscriptions, sync licensing, and what's step one to scale it?
I'd say the website. Huh?
The website, yeah, but I also have another business partner. His name's Stevie. He runs Blue Side Studios. Big shout out to Blue Side. That dude, bro, has got so many connections. It's insane, and he's super humble. He doesn't post about it. He doesn't talk about it. But bro is working with artists. I mean, across the world, honestly. And so I'm going to be tapping in with him, and we're going to get a plan of action, and then we're going to execute on the first of the year. So we're going to figure out basically what you just said. Like, we're going to figure out which revenue stream is the most viable for KOAT, and then just create a plan of action and just execute it with, I mean, what we've been doing. You know what I mean?
Get it!
Yeah, we give half the revenues to the cat.
Yeah.
Make sure you support KOAT Records to support the kitty.
Shit.
The underground never sleeps, and neither does the movement. The brand new issue of Underground Nation magazine is here, packed front to back with exclusive artist interviews, raw stories, and the culture you can't find anywhere else. If you live for the underground, the music, the grind, the lifestyle, this magazine is for you. Don't wait. Don't sleep on it. Support the movement and grab your copy today at ugnstore.com. That's ugnstore.com. Get plugged into the underground and order your copy today.
So guys, if there's a young artist listening right now who's talented but maybe overwhelmed, can y'all give them one practical action to take tonight that will change their next 90 days?
I'll let you guys go first.
If you're a young artist and thinking that it's hard, I'd say to get out of your comfort zone first. Because you're gonna have to eventually do that. And specifically if you're an artist, I mean, yeah, just have fun. Like, right? Like if you're wanting to do shows, if you're wanting to get into the studio more, if you're wanting to network with other people that are doing it, I mean, do it. I mean, you can always come through the KOAT Records family, you feel me? But it's just find those people that are going to be around you to help you do it, and then have fun with it. I mean, if you're not having fun with it, it's going to be apparent through the music, through the shows, through your content. So, yeah, just have fun and be around the people who want to see you win, like, genuinely.
Yeah. So like he was saying, build your team. I would say invest in yourself. You have to invest in yourself. Because as we always tell us, like if you don't invest in yourself, nobody's gonna want to invest in you because it doesn't look like you care for it. So I feel like those two are huge. Have to build your team of people that are like-minded that are gonna help you win, and hopefully they all have a dream too. Like, so hopefully your cameraman wants to be a big cameraman for everyone. Hopefully your engineer wants to be the biggest engineer. Hopefully everybody is trying to go up, and that's your team, And then, of course, you got to, market yourself and invest in yourself for sure.
Very well said.
I would just say, just know that every day isn't always happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's days, bro, where there's positive money in the checking account. There's days where there's a lot of negative money in the checking account. But just don't stop doing what you're doing no matter what. It's like truly believe in yourself, truly believe in what you're doing, and all that shit will come. You know what I mean? It's like none of us are balling off, KOAT Records. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but at the same time, like the shows and the fans and, the supporters are what make it worth it at the end of the day. It's like would we love to have $1 million deal? Absolutely, but it's like that's not what we're in. You have to actually love the music and love what you're doing. Otherwise, like Gideon said, it's gonna show. You're gonna do interviews, you're gonna look miserable as hell. You know what I mean? You're gonna be doing music, you're gonna sound angry like Tom McDonald, and it's just like that's just how it is. It's like you have to love what you're doing, man, and you have to be passionate, and you have to never give up.
Never, ever.
That is factual.
Very cool, guys. Any shout outs, thank yous, or anything we forgot to promote, please take this time to shine.
Big shout out to Larry Coleman. Big shout out to Kung Fu Vampire. Big shout out to Stack Styles. Big shout out to all of our fans. Big shout out to Mayday and the whole Strange Music family. We fucking love you guys. And
big shout out to TDE.
Big shout out to TDE.
P, Daylight.
Absolutely. And November 11th, La Boom Nightclub in Chula Vista, Mayday, Just Us tour. Come through.
Heaven music video.
Heaven. Oh yeah. Big shout out to Seth from Fago Lovers. Man, that dude is the shit. That bro, I tapped in with bro, and he's been supporting us like crazy. And big shout out to the whole Juggalo community, man. They've been showing us a lot of love. A lot of love.
Family.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, October 31st.
Whoop to that.
Video will be out, so go and check that out. Be on YouTube. It's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be on
Shout out
FagoLovers.net.
FagoLovers.net. Oh yeah. So go check that out, and then shout out to Underground Studios too. We're gonna be on their magazine. They're another Underground Studios in LA that we shot the music video at, and actually have some upcoming things with them as well. So stay tuned for all that.
And big thank you to you too, bro.
Shout out to you know what?
Underground Nation. Let's go.
Underground Nation, man. Fire.
Thank you. Hell yeah. We got your back. We support you fully. So anything you got dropping, shows, music, please share it with us and we'll share it out.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Big salute to KOAT Records, Obi-Wan, Gideon, ZahZahZay for tapping in with the Underground Nation family. And if you felt this conversation, go like, follow, and subscribe to our guests on all their socials and streaming platforms right the fuck now and run those numbers up. And for more heat rising underneath the surface, slide on over to underground-nation.com and keep your eyes peeled for the Underground Nation magazine. Next issue drops this Christmas, so now's the time to get your business and your music featured. Hit us up at ugnpodcast@gmail.com for details. I'm your host with the ghost of Bounce Ball Boogie. It's next time. Keep it underground for life. Thank you, KOAT Records.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Big shout out.
That was another killer episode of the Underground Nation podcast with your host, with the ghost, Bounce Ball Boogie. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to our guests on all social and streaming platforms, and show your support for the Underground at underground-nation.com, where real music lives, loud and proud. Until next time, keep it raw, keep it heavy, and keep it underground.